Slapping at you straight from the depths of the internet. It's the Hen.
What's up? What's up, my friends? How you doing? Shelton, you saved the day, buddy. I forget. Each time since the original stream where we done this hen stuff, the Hatcher Entertainment Network, I have forgotten to do it at the beginning, and I totally wasn't going to do it, and at the last second I look at the chat and see that it's been mentioned, and I'm like, oh yeah, and so I pressed the button on the stream deck. I totally would not have if you didn't go hen stream. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do the official hen branding. What's up, my friends? It's Bundle Blasting Tuesday. That's what we're doing basically. Hold on, you know what, first things first, I really do need to share the live stream link because this is a random middle of the day stream, and now that I'm doing more rando streams, I really need to stay on top of always sending out the notifications. It is imperative that I do so. Well, I suppose it's not imperative. We're all here and it's fine. And I don't even know how many people actually find out through the Discord, but this is what I do, and I've just it's a ritual at this point. It's just part of it. So it'd feel weird if I didn't, right? Okay, there we go. And sometimes YouTube notification is a little bit questionable, but we're gonna bundle it up. We're gonna open this bundle because I'm jonesing for more Lord of the Rings action. And specifically, more Magic the Gathering action. All right, let's get the chat up properly. There we go. So I can see the whole thing. And what's up, Kenzuki, Jess, Nug, Hude, Gossett, Shelton, Adam, Paul. How you guys doing? And Assorted Lurkers. It's a random middle of the day stream. You can see I'm in my fancy Calvin Klein shirt. You guys wondering what this is all about? This is my swimming shirt. Me and Carly are going swimming later today. I thought we were going swimming earlier. So it turns out, nope. She wanted to go out and pick up some... There's this place called Mr. Puffs. And they sell... If you're in Canada and you know what Timbits are, then they're like that, it looks like. And if you don't, then just think like... I assume where you're from, they at least have something like donut holes or donut balls. So it's like donut balls, but from like a fancy place. You know what I mean? So basically overpriced is how I feel. So they have cinnamon sugar ones, which probably going to taste pretty good. And then they have a bunch of other kinds. But like all the pictures of them just show the balls with like goop drizzled on them. And it's like, okay, so it's basically, I think, the exact same kind of donut ball. And they just put different gank on top of it depending on what you want. And they'll actually sell it to you in syringes. You can buy syringes of topping yourself, which feels odd. But actually, I mean, for me, considering how picky I am about my food and the level of toppings that I want and stuff like that, and no mixing. They have a couple of different things on their website, and one was like a pile of these puffs, and it was like and it was an absurd price too. I think it was like, I don't know, 60 something puffs for like 40 something. Like it's expensive for a big pile of these, and that better not. Oh no. I mean, I didn't tell Carly what to get, but I assume she's only going to get a handful, right? Like, for the love of God, if she comes... I mean, I did complain about the concept of the 40-pack or, no, the 80 or 65. I don't know how many packs are in there, but it was just a mountain, and they're all stacked on top of each other, and they all just have goo on them. So, imagine if you put mustard or ketchup on top of a donut ball, and then you went, well, here's the mustard ones, and here are the ketchup ones, and you pile them on top of each other, and it's like, so... It's all over everything. What is this? What is this? I like my food separated. I have like adult. It's not like it's a huge issue for me. Melnick says, "Happy life, my guy. Let's kick this off." Hell yeah, buddy. You're Lord of the board. You're Lord of the board. It's not like it's not like something I demand. Like, I don't demand that all my food be separated. It's not something that I'm particular about if I go to a restaurant or something like that. If food is touching, I just don't like a mixing of textures. I don't like a mixing of flavors. Like, I like to have control over all of that for optimal eating. And by that I mean, let's say you have some kind of like barbecue flavored something. Now, they've got the barbecue ribs on your plate and they slap down mashed potatoes. Right now, that mashed potato lump is mostly pure mashed potatoes. But on the one side, it's now rubbing elbows with that barbecued pork. And all of a sudden now you're like, okay, well, now if I eat this mashed potatoes, it's going to taste like this barbecue, which is not the flavor that I want to have in there. And then you can also have like the juices from something, like going to something crispy and sogifying it. I have very particular desires when it comes to what I'm going to put in my mouth at any given moment. So it's, for me, it's a big deal. So the idea that you're just going to like mash it all together like that, it doesn't work for me. I have the plates that have little divider lines. I've always loved bento boxes, and I never understood why I loved bento boxes so much until I got those adult divided plates, because they don't just make them for kids, they make them for adults. And Carly uses them for me, and it makes me happy because no, I don't want the grease from my chicken breast to run under my rice. That's fucking gross. Now my rice looks oily and wrong underneath, and it's no thank you. I don't like it. I'll deal with it, but I don't like it. So, Carly tends to my fussiness. Everyday stream and life, yeah, buddy. So I saw it. I'm like, well, if Carly's going out to get the puffs and stuff, then we can hang out and stream. And I'm like, what do we want to do? And I was like, do we do the mystery unmarked letter? And I'm like, I got to save that for tonight. I got an unmarked letter, and it's a mystery. It's a mystery to me. Genuinely a mystery. I sat there and multiple times said, what the fuck is in here? The fuck is in here? I'm squeezing it and feeling it, and I'm like, okay, it flexes in particular ways, and it feels a particular way, but the dimension, can it be magic cards? What is this? What is going on? So there's no return address on it. It's from inside, it came from inside Canada, but my address also has Canada written at the bottom, which isn't something that somebody from Canada would normally do. I guess if they were just copying my post office box address without thinking about it, they might, but there's just a number of elements that come together. The postage stamp isn't even canceled out. So it all just makes me go, what is this? So I'm very curious to find out what's in there. And I almost made that the stream, but I said, no, you know what? I got the bundle. Let's crack some Lord of the Rings stuff. Let's do it up. Jess, you love chicken grease on rice? Oh, okay. How would you like it if there was just like strawberry jam shoved onto your rice? Molasses, how about that? What about mayonnaise? Huh? Pick a sauce that you don't like and jam it under there. Like, I don't give a shit that you like chicken grease on your fucking rice. The point is that I'm a picky eater, not what the fuck Jess likes to have on his goddamn rice. That is and never will be the name of a stream. Actually, I guess I shouldn't say that, because you never know. I could name a stream that, but then refuse to actually talk about it. So, fuck your preferences, bro. Fuck, you want to talk about your chicken preferences? Set up your own channel. This is the fucking Hatcher Network. Bagak! You're watching The Hand Bagak. I don't even know which one says what. James P. Oh, one shot. One slapping it down, giving the membership to Shelton. Nice choice. Nice choice. That's well done. That's well done. Shelton helped get this. No, I'm joking. That was just Fulgore. I wanted Fulgore to be watching this later because Fulgore was like, yo, when are you opening that bundle? Did you get the bundle? Because Fulgore hooked me this bundle. So Fulgore's going to be watching the stream later and be like, yeah, it's the bundle. Yeah, it's the bundle. Wait, why are you giving Shelton credit for that? No, Shelton actually gets credit for the Lord of the Rings deck. That's actually what it was. But it was the perfect lead-in. James P., you set me up. You set me up to screw with Fulgore. I can't help myself. I love messing with people. I love it. What up, Stefornal? How you doing? What's up, Fuka Mai? How you doing? How you doing? Topher the Gopher, how you doing? Oh, I'm already tugging on it. I'm already tugging on it live. I'm tugging on it live, Mom. What do you think of me now? Oh, listen to the sounds of live tugging. Oh, wait, is there another one on the other side? Yeah, let's do it.
You're listening to live ASMR tugging only on The Hen.
Loco, you just finished watching last night's stream. You see I'm streaming again. How's it going? It's going good. Good timing then, huh, buddy? Just finish up. You're ready for some more. You're ready for some more. Well, Brigade, that's how that works. See, I'm doing it the right way. Ranikins, glad you finally get to watch me live. That's a good thing to be glad for. What up, Architect? Okay, so, yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave it on this camera angle for now, and then we'll switch over in a second, and we'll go top down. Fucking Tommy B's already over there waiting. All right. Slide this out. Is there anything else in here? We got the... Look at that. Look at that tree beard action. Run! You ain't gonna make it. That's epic, bro. Huh? Oh. That looks really good. What up, Nishimoto? How you doing, buddy? That looks awesome. My name is growing all the time, and I've lived a very, very long... No, what is it? My name's growing all the time, and I've lived a very long, long time. So my name is like a story. Ba ba ba. Oh, it looks so good. What up, Scheming Skeleton? Yeah, man, I'm enjoying this quite a bit, honestly. I'm having fun again, which feels nice. It's a feeling that I'm looking to keep, you know, with the fuck, what's that song where it's like Ooga Chaga, hooked on a feeling? Okay, so we got the actual box. I love having the bundle boxes to actually keep the appropriate... Oh, look at this. Looks great, too. This box looks really good. I have to say as well, lately, they have been killing it with the bundles. Like the Dominaria United bundles, all the bundle boxes look gorgeous. Huge guy! Welcome to Hatchling! Yeah! Thanks for joining the membership, buddy! So, I like having... Because I've got my cards from the first pre-release, right? And they're in here, but now I'm going to be able to transfer them into this box instead. Because that pre-release kit got beat up. Oh! Yeah. Wait. On the back, it shows that... Wait, did they lottery ties the bundles? Oh my god, hold on, I gotta switch the angle. Hold on, let me put this in here. Oh, what? Guys! I think we fucking did it. Hold on, push the button, calm down, Tommy. Oh yeah, Tommy B, what's up, Tommy B? You gotta be getting on out of here. What up? All right. You know what? Tommy B's gonna be the Lord of the Board card for the stream today. All right, bam, for this stream. He's the Lord of the Board card. Look, guys. Look at this shit. It's like Elven scripted, man. Look at this spin down, bro. This thing is glorious. It's gorgeous. Man, that's dope. Look at it. We got the fancy one. I don't know, maybe it's not like, maybe that's just what you get in every one and they marked it wrong on the back of the box, but this is cool. Either it's rare or this is just the design they went with and it's super cool. I dig it. I don't know, I haven't seen any other bundle openings, so. Booster Brigade, you got a white one? There's multiple? Oh wait, Skeleton, you got the same die out of 3 bundles. Oh, maybe this is the common one and maybe the white one is the rare one. Oh, Booster Brigade, maybe you got the special rare one. Well, I really like green and gold as a color scheme and whatever, so I'm down with this. I am down with this. Even if it's not the rarest one, this is still amazing. It doesn't change how dope it is. And I gotta be real, looking at the one on the box, I don't know if we can live up to the hype of this, bro. The Elven Green and Gold is hard to top. It's hard to top, but I don't know. I also do like getting all the dice. So when they do multiple bundle dice, I want them all. I have a big bag of like spin downs from different bundles and stuff. But yeah, this is gorgeous, man. This is dope, bro. For real. For real, this is sick. This is sick, man. Green and gold, baby. Hey, speaking of green and gold, Millmaster in the green box doing the golden gift of membership. Nug! Noog just got assassined. Right there. You just got turned into a human centipede with Millmaster. All right. This is dope, man. Like, for real, this dice is awesome. This is great. This is great. Oh, hold on here. Hold on, I realized I've made a very rookie mistake. A very rookie mistake when it comes to, like, opening stuff. I'm here showing you guys the die, but, like, there's a little bit of jank under my fingernails. I think it might be from... I was messing around with my plants earlier. So, we've got, like... we've got a bunch of different plants planted. Carly just, like, when I told Carly about how you can just, literally, if you feel like it, you can just screw around and plant seeds from inside, like, lemons and oranges and stuff you get from the grocery store. I mean, I know it's an obvious concept, but there's a lot of things that you don't really think of trying until somebody says it. And so she liked the idea, and we planted a bunch of different seeds and random things, and now nobody knows what was planted and what's survived and what didn't. And so, like, I have one plant that's grown pretty decently big, but then there's 3 or 4 little saplings that have popped up in the soil of what we thought, like, I guess everything just got dumped into one big thing when we thought the plants weren't doing that well and they weren't going to pop up. And now we got a bunch of saplings to separate out. But regardless, it means that I got some dirt under my fingernails. Or it could just be other dirt from disgusting living from when I scuttle around on the walls like a roach man. Okay. All right. So, again, you know what? Let me just put that die there for a second for more glory while I sip some of this. Mysterious, would the stream cut if I draw one of the One Ring? This is mine. First of all, I couldn't from this box, but if it did, no, man. No way. No way. Oh, we're back to the rice paper. We're back to the rice paper holders. Okay. You know what? I don't need to open the Shire lands. I've already seen these things, so we'll leave those. These are just basic lands. Who cares? But we've got 8 juicy set boosters. And let's open up this one first, I guess. Let's open up the little promo pack. Topher, you've grown quite a few fruit trees. Show them to you if I need help identifying them. But I'm not going to... I'm just getting over my back being joinked. And these are like small ones that are in a plant that's a much bigger pot now. So one of them has like... They're growing these big, like, deep green rounded leaves, but one of them has an extra third leaf that, like, at first especially looked like a dong, bro. So the leaves were like its fucking sack, and then it had like a dong leaf, but now its dong is kind of split and grown like he's in a weird, like he's a weird carny. And then there's another one that's like thicker at the base, and he's just kind of sticking straight up and lumping at the base and doesn't seem to want to stick out any kind of leaves. And I don't know if he's a cantaloupe vine or something, but we're messing around with all kinds of stuff. Yo, Fuka, that Hobbit stuff is legit legal here, bro. All right, we got, oh, wow, these look nice. Frodo and Samwise. Are these all together? Oh, bro. Wow. Okay, well, you know what? I mean, I know that, what was I going to say? I know that they charge more for this stuff, right? They charge more for these bundles. They charge more for the Lord of the Rings stuff because of the license and whatever. But I do have to admit that the way that they've done these, like, they look really nice. These aren't printed to, like, complete garbage standards. There's definitely some curling, a little bit of curling going on with the One Ring specifically. But this setup with these 4 cards together that create this one big piece of art, you guys can't see it properly, like, easily because of the way this is set up, but it legit, like, is really, really awesome looking, man. You know, you can enjoy it in two, like just this part especially. The reaching for the ring, like this is awesome. This is awesome. That is really cool. Yeah, art frame to frame. I know the scene boxes are really cool. I was disappointed to find out that they were going to be so expensive because I really dig this way of doing things. I love the big sceneries. Yeah, am I keeping, this is mine. This bundle's mine. I keep these, right? So this stuff can go into my cube and everything. So I keep all of this goodness, which is, it's way more exciting to open stuff that is mine for real. You know, it's fun to open and look at magic cards, but it's even more fun when I get to keep them for my own personal usage. The only way I would get to open collector boosters, though, obviously, is to be open in the stores. Those things are so expensive here, it's crazy. Ribbon ship. Oh, no. Sorry to make you jealous, buddy. I pulled it. I guess that's what I should call the fucking... I should have called the stream. Pulling a one ring. It's a one of one ring pulled by me. Guys, welcome to my 8-hour stream where I open packs endlessly for the ravenous hordes. I don't think people appreciate just how much that shit takes out of you. I know that you on the fucking screen are all like, for the people, you're like, I'm happy you guys are here. I'm having the time of my life. This is the greatest or whatever. But you're also in the fucking meat grinder, dude. I know from the inside. Everybody on the outside of YouTube thinks it's all easy, especially when they see shit like this. When they see you opening boosters, especially, they're like, yo, any chud could do this. Any chud could do this. But you got to coordinate the sales in advance, send it out afterwards. Like, the amount of work that you do, like, legit, I watch what you do and I go, there is no fucking way on earth that I would take this on. There is no way. Like, legit. Like, people... do you know how many people have tried to get me to do what you're doing and being like, I'll back you, we'll do blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no. I would rather drink all of the bleach. Like, I don't know. No. Like, that's the level, bro. So... respect. You're giving a lot of people entertainment while providing other people products they want at the same time. It's a good setup. It's a good setup. You found something that works real well for you, buddy. Daddy's proud of you. Daddy's proud of you. Rip off and send him to the moon. All right. So, oh, dude, I love this Plains so much. So much. It's so good. Look at how shiny it is. Look at how shiny. So good. All right. I mean, at this point, everybody's seen every card because of Moonshot. So we're looking for the one ring. Oh no, the pack's entirely green. Oh, wait, no, it's red. Hey, it's Gimli. Right on. Although, the artwork. Rising of the Day. This card is nuts, man. I'm like, so wait, let me get this straight. Fervor is uncommon now, and it's like, no, because Fervor isn't as good as this. And it's like, huh? It's like, Fervor and uncommon plus just a bonus to your legendary creatures. And then people will tell me, nah, there ain't power creep. Oh yeah, Rising of the Day, rising of that power creep, son. But whatever. I mean, these are meant for modern, so whatever. Who cares? Hey, show me the meaning of haste. How awesome is that? Like, legitimately, like Shadowfax, show them the meaning of haste is what Gandalf says to his horse, bro. And then they actually have Shadowfax with the actual description of haste in the text box, showing the meaning of haste. Like, that is what's the term? Nerdgasmic? Like, whatever you want to call it. That is such an epic level of fucking flavor fun where it's like, bro, you took something straight from the actual story, the line, and you turned it into this. It's mwah, mwah, mwah. Triple chef's kiss. I love it. I love that. It's cool, man. And he's got a really solid ability too. Shadowfax is no joke, right? Like, his ability feels like he could be a rare almost. Like, he's like a not quite as beefy Ilharg, right? But he hastes up your horses. That's cool, man. That's cool. Oath of the Grey Host. Oh, Samwise the Stout-Hearted. I love this treatment. Treatments are hit or miss, right? This treatment hits hard for me, son. I fucking love this. The Elvish script, the circular ring, all of it. It really differentiates, it differentiates the cards from the regular cards, but it also differentiates the style where this stands out amongst all the other showcases as a very Lord of the Ring thing. You could theoretically try and say it does maybe have a bit of the Kaldheim-ish vibe, but that would be the closest. It's distinct, and I love it, man. It's awesome. And look at this artwork. Oh, that moment, man, where Sam is literally when he can't, it's I can't carry the ring, but I can carry you kind of thing. And it's oh, the brotherhood shit. It's so good. It's so good. The man-on-man love, but not in the I want to be in your butt way style of love that people misinterpret, because over time that sort of overly familiar friendship way was replaced by a more societal machismo that distanced itself from that and went, oh, you love each other? I bet you do, Brokeback Mountain. So the Lord of the Rings has that vibe that they're like that, even though that ain't the case, right? But just it's so good, man. The connection between these two. It's so epic. It's so epic. I love it. Oh, we got a Nazgul. That's cool, man. I love that they did a bunch of different variations of this so you can collect them. Lotho. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose a life and create a treasure token. Yeah, well, for a 2/1. All right. All right. Hey, foil Mines of Moria. Legendary Lanterns, the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Tap, add a red. 4 mana, exile 3 cards from your graveyard. Create 2. This is gross. Bro, that's going in my cube. Hold on. I'm actually going to, because that's a foil and it looks so nice right now. I'm literally just going to put it in a perfect fit. Let daddy tuck you in for the night. Ew. God. Why does Wizards put such disappointing, for real? Why? Greetings, Between, how you doing? Oh, man. Why, Mishra Self-Replicator? For real. I just go, well, at least I got other stuff in the pack. I don't feel like that's a bonus rare at all. I feel like that's just pure disappointment, right? Mishra Self-Replicator. Yeah, I'll self-replicate myself. You know what I mean? Oh, Hatcher Self-Replicator. I'm going to go in the corner with it. That Mines of Moria, though. That's legit. That's legit. But yeah, a bonus that feels like just a disappointment. The list chugs it, man. The list chugs so much. Oh, I love having the bundles. I love having the appropriate bundles to keep the cards in, man. It's great. It's great. All right, let's do the next pack. The Nazgul are spiking. Are they spiking price-wise? Is it because they're hard to come by? It was just particular ones? Hey, Ball Falcon, how you doing, my friend? Nice to see you. Oh, yeah, look at that, man. I would say this would be for the Lord Aboard of this stream if it wasn't already going to be Tommy B. Tommy B ball. You want to play some B ball with Tommy B? Tommy B, awesome. You get 1 or 2 a set box? Oh, wow. Yeah, I got one in a collector's box. And was a collector's pack that I opened for the shop and was like, eh. I do love the art cards. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. Okay, I took the pack off the screen so I can insert the 1 ring into it. Oh, I should have taken the 1 ring from the bundle and put it in there. All right. Relentless Robin. Tweet. Tweedly-deet. Rally at the Hornburg. Quarrels and... Oh, this is going to get reprinted in some other set as Hug It Out, bitch. Hug it out. Banish from Adoris. 5 mana. Ew. 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 This sucks. This sucks. This sucks dong, bro. Denethor. I'm gonna set myself on fire. This guy is on fire. All right. Old Man Willow. That looks cool. Yeah, that's funky. Power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. When it attacks, sack another creature or a token to give... Oh, that's all right. Obviously, he's draft delicious, right? Yeah, all right. Well, it sounds like people got different levels of Nazgul pulls. Rise of the Witch King! My Witch King is rising. Each player sacks a creature. If you sacked a creature this way, you may return another permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. What? Bro, what? Okay, hold on. Holy shit. That is going to be so fucking stupid. Holy shit. That's only uncommon? That's nutty. Oh my god. Bro, for real. That's going in the cube. Absolutely. Everybody sacks a creature. Oh, I sacked like a 1/1 creature. Did that say any? Another permanent. What the fuck, man? Holy shit. It's so strong. That's so good. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm sleeving it up so I can find it later easier. That's nutty. If one or more tokens would be... Oh, this is the... When you're going to make a token, you just get an extra food token as well. I like that. That's a good vibe. Eowyn! Oh, Commander Lady. She's doing some kind of whip spin. What the hell is with her hair? This looks goofy. White, red, a blue, and 2 for a 5/4 first strike human knight. Beginning combat on your turn, if another human entered the battlefield under your control, create 2/2 knights with trample and haste. Okay. Then if you control 6 or more humans, draw a card. Wow. Just everything, eh? Just keep stapling more on more and more. Does anybody else feel like they're looking at a Corinne when they look at the artwork? Jonathan, you know what? That's a good point. There's a ton of people getting tons of Lord of the Rings, which is going to keep the price of this nice and low for singles so people can get it affordably, which is great. That seems really powerful. Legolas, I already have you. I already got one of you. Didn't I? Or did I get a different one? I'm pretty sure that's the one I got. Yeah. Man. Whoa. There's a considerable difference in the printing. Huh. Huh. I was hoping for something I didn't already have, but whatever. Celeborn. Whenever you attack with one or more elves, scry. Whenever you scry, blibbity blab. Okay, whatever. And then just an insert. All right, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Millmaster, you love Old Man Willow, do you? Oh, look at that. Right after I say that, Millmaster says, poor old man. Oh, poor old Willow, man. You tuck your roots away. Tom's in a hurry now. Evening will follow day. At first, I legit thought you were just like making a comment to him, not realizing you were making a quote from Lord of the Rings. All of this, it's such a weird journey. If you told me that one day I would be talking about like magic online in like live streams and Lord of the Rings would just be involved in a much heavier fashion than a tangential mention, I would never have believed it, right? It's such a weird world. All right, Millmaster, you're lording that board, big boy. Which I suppose I should move that over here so y'all can see it. Get the proper recognition. Millmaster, you're going to be, you know what? This is going to be Lord of the Board card, so you can hang out with Tommy B right there, bro. Tommy B! Yeah, exactly. There's so many different versions of each named character. So there was a meme going around in the Magic Reddit that was like, if this Fellowship of the Rings had to face off against Sauron, and then it was like, there was like 8 versions of everybody. So it was like, you have my bow and 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 my, you know what I mean? So there's just like 15 of everybody, and they just, you imagine that. You've got like 15 Aragorn, 7 Legolases. Legolas is like a fucking god, and Gimli is pretty impressive on his own. You got a dozen of each of them? Forget it, you know? That's fun. Jonathan, you want a Magic Brandon Sanderson crossover? The closest thing you can get right now is Children of the Nameless, where Sanderson created his own Planeswalker for Magic the Gathering and wrote a story for him, which is pretty sweet, by the way. It's great. All right, next pack. I take forever to open boosters. Oh, shit! It's another Tommy B! Tommy B! Maybe I'll use him for tonight's stream. Maybe it'll be double Tommy B. Kenneth, planeswalkers can come and go as they see fit. Wizards of the Coast can bring people back whenever they feel like. Whenever they feel like it. So here we have one of the forests. This one says plains, but we all know they're all forests. That's how they look. I always see this as Dunland Cretan. Deceive the messenger. Treason of Isengard. Alright. War Beast of Gorgoroth. Stew the Conies. I remember you. Oh, we already got one of you. Man, I don't want two of the same treatment in this box. Oh, I mean, isn't this the promo guy that I got too? Well, whatever. That's fine. That's okay. That's all right. There's still more packages. Yeah, Bo, I know, right? Davriel was a lot of fun. The making. Oh, cool. Look at this. Look at this. That looks pretty dope, man. That artwork looks sick. And that singer, John Mayer, signed it. I'm an Oscar Mayer wiener. What up, other mans? Love my content for a long time. Thanks, buddy. And the intro to my live stream, put it on in the background as the song is uniquely catchy as hell. Well, that's sweet. If you didn't know already, you don't have to put the live stream on to hear it, because I've uploaded the live stream intro as a separate video on this channel. It's called the Meatball Parade. So if you look for the Meatball Parade video, then that is literally just because it's funny, recently somebody came along and was like, yo, my kids find your intro like mesmerizing. They're like 3 years old and they find it mesmerizing. And I'm like, you know what, that tracks, thinking about it. I'm animated around, I got dumb faces, all kinds of stuff's going on, and it's just like loud and off key and weird. I could see how kids would like that. So they were like, could you separate it so my kids can watch it, kind of thing? And I'm like, it's already over here for you, enjoy yourself. Because James P asked me pretty much right after I did it. He's like, yo, can you like make a 10-hour of that? And I'm like, no, but I can upload it once and you can loop it. Hey, Bo Falcon, dropping the video. There you go. There's the link for it. That's even easier. Jonathan, you collect art cards? Nice. Nice. I use them for Lord of the Board and other things now. So on top of them being beautiful art, they're tied into my channel stuff. So I love it. I get extra level out of it. All right. What do we got in this pack? Nimrod Watcher. Shadow Summon and create 2/1/1 spirit tokens with flying for 2 mana. Wow. Wow. 2 mana for 2/1/1 flyers. But they just can't block the turn they come out. Good God. Okay. I love the stream intro. Some people say they don't like it. One person said that it was incredibly disrespectful that I left that in when the streams were up afterwards. And I'm like, that's reactions too over the top for me. I can't take this seriously. All right, this is definitely going in the cube as well. That's nutty, man. That's nutty. 2/1/1s for 2 mana? Wow. Theoden, 3 mana, 2/3. Whenever he or another human enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Nah, that's not going to make the cut. The Mouth of Sauron, that's where I put my dick. 1 black, 1 blue, and 3/3/4. When the Mouth of Sauron enters the battlefield, target player mills 3 cards and amasses X. Where is this? All right, whatever, who cares. Oliphant, oh, holy waste of time. Moria Marauder, ooh, this guy's beefy. Yeah. Oh, he's pretty sweet, man. You can get like multiple extra card draws off him. Hey, and a foil Shadowfax. Cool. Cool. Jonathan, do I ever trade? I trade Magic cards on a K. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've done trading, but yeah, definitely. I'm not like, I prefer trading for cards as opposed to going and buying them directly when possible, but I also don't like to trade with people who are a huge hassle to trade with. You have a 7-year-old and 5-year-old that try and mimic the sweet dance moves. It's the idea of trying to mimic my dance. Like, I just have like an out of shape Garbo body and I just fling it around. And the idea of anybody trying to copy it like a Just Dance routine is hilarious to me. The fact that people's kids also like have D&D characters that are like, it's like, our kid has a D&D character who goes around saying, I'm an old wizard, and talks about his bones hurting and stuff. It's crazy. It's funny. Oh, that's pretty funky looking. Look at that, man. The art cards are dope, bro. Magic artwork is amazing. All right. Let's see here. Oh, that looks cool. What does it do? Cast into the fire. 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures or exile. What the fuck? Wow. 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 Just a common. Wow. Holy shit. You just exile it. Not destroy it. Exile it? Wow. Wow. Exile it or do 1 damage to 2 different creatures? That's so crazy. That's so crazy, man. I guess they're always looking for ways to try and top stuff like Smash to Smithereens, right? That's nuts. The creeping. But that's the thing that's cool about the cube. Lots of infinite combos with Rosie Cotton. Yep. Yeah, she's a combo engine and a half. Oh, we got another Took. Oh, and Mary to go with them. That's cool. Bilbo. When he enters or leaves the battlefield, get tempted. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, make a treasure. All right. Oh, 2 of the Dunland Cretans. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, but the Flame of Anor. Choose 1 if you control a wizard. As you cast it, you can choose 2. Target player draws 2 cards. Destroy target artifact. 5 damage to target creature. This thing is nuts. That's going in the cube too, man. Oh, Fuka. You right, buddy. You right. There is a lot of Pauper gold in here. Pauper players are going to be happy because that's like, for real. For real. Cast into the fire is no joke, man. Oh, trippy. Huh. The originals were printed better. This is the double feature. The double features that were printed, this isn't as good as the original printing. Huh. List choices are confusing sometimes. All right, we got more to open. This is great. First name, you love this channel. We're both old cardboard lovers. Hell yeah. If you love old cardboard, when you're done here, go check out the stream, like the video that was uploaded to like in the last 24 hours. The hell was it called again? Oh, go watch the one that says I was wrong about scene boxes. I'm not going to tell you what's in there, but if you love old school cardboard, there is something that will blow your fucking mind. Like literally, it's mind-blowing old school goodness on a level you rarely ever get to see in life. All right. Spider action. Quick beam. Land Rover. Oh, we got Rosie Cotton, but it's the version. It's Padme. It's Padme from... What is her name? Hey, I was in that movie with the assassin guy, Leon, the professional. Remember me? I was really young then. In that movie, it's kind of weird what that guy's doing a bit. Maybe a bit where you're just kind of like, I don't know. Nothing really happens, but at the same time, It's an entertaining film, though, for sure. Natalie Portman. Oh! Yes! This was on the list! This was on the list! This was on the list, man. This is what I wanted, bro. I wanted the Shire. I wanted the Shire, man. Yes, bro. Yes. Oh, it's going in the cube. What the hell happened to this sleeve? I'm not using that one. Got the Shire. The girl from the meme. That's right, Mailmaster. You did wash your nuts, right? Right? Yeah, man. The Shire making the food tokens. What a score. The smog token. This one's awesome. Smog. The smog token. I can't go outside. It's too smoggy out. Smog. All right. Natalie Portman, yeah, especially after she got those beefy arms in fucking Thor, right? It's an actual forest. All right. Smite the Deathless. Remove indestructible. That's cool. Yeah, that's funky, man. Oh, wow. Look at how awesome that artwork looks. That's really nice looking. Frodo! Oh, look at that. It looks like literally the blade he's holding, man. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Samwise looks so sick here. Holding the elven vial. Hell yeah, man. Oh, cool. A different... Whoa, bro. Look at Frodo. That's sick. Oh, that artwork looks awesome. That's so good. Wow. Horn of the Mark. Ah! Was this the thing? Oh, no, this wasn't the one. This is a different one. This isn't the one that hosed me. Whenever two or more creatures you control attack a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a creature card from among and put it in your hand. What? What? Just attack with 2 guys? Look at the top 5 and put a creature in your hand. Wow. It's only 2? Wow. What? What? I mean, yeah. Okay, that's got to go in the cube too. That's nutty. I mean, I'm going to have to go back through this stuff afterwards and look for more cube-worthy stuff. But, damn, straight out of the gates. It's a bunch of powerful cards in here. I didn't see a lot of the spoilers, apparently. A boulder with goblins flying along on it. That's fun. Alright, cool. I still got one more. Booster. Let's crack it open and see what we got. What up, Shinobi? I see you there. Yeah, the channel makes you want bacon? Bro, I had some thick cut bacon today. That was very satisfying. Oh, yes. What a nice art card to end off on, man. I love the idyllic, inviting hobbit nature and just this gathering of friends and family. Bilbo, oh man, this is so good. This is so good. I love it. So good. So what else do we got? Scrying? Saruman, alright. We got Pippin's Bravery. Instant sack of food. If you do, +4/+4. Otherwise, +2/+2. Last March of the Ents. Ooh. 8 mana. Sorcery. Can't be countered. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Wow. Okay. That's nuts. What up, Myth? What up, Yeti? Bro, that's going in the cube. That's going in the cube. Fat March of the Ents, baby. Wow, this pack is stacked, man. This pack is stacked. We got Pippin, Guard of the... He does not look like a halfling there, does he? What is going on with this artwork? Man, that's sweet. That is sweet. Alright, Pippin. 2/2 Vigilance and Ward 1. Tap another creature you control gains protection from the card type. Wow! What? What? He's got like a pseudo Mother of Rune style ability. Another target creature you control gains protection from the card type of your choice until end of turn. So you can just go sorcery, so no, you can't burn him. Instance, no, you can't burn him or bounce him. Oh, I'll give him protection from creatures so he doesn't take damage in combat. What the hell, man? What the hell? Dude, you're going in 2. You're crazy strong. You're crazy strong. Take your pick. Take your pick. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll put this one in. That's crazy. This was a juiced final pack, eh? Juiced. Foil horses. Some foil scry horses. Return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hand. Scry 1, the ring tempts you. Okay. And then a food token. Oh, spider food. Spider food. Man, how dope is that? This was a sweet ass bundle. This was good times. That's awesome, man. I'm like looking around somehow. Like, did I miss? Is there a pack I haven't opened? Is there more? But there isn't. There isn't. That's all right. Tuck it into this box for now. Throw them wrappers out. Oh, yeah. Oops. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. That's awesome. Bo, did I get the Great Henge? I don't think you can get that in anything but, that's a box topper, isn't it? So you can only get that if you open like a booster box or out of collector packs? I wish. I wish. What up, Gianna? Topher, you got a pre-release kit coming to you soon? Nice. I have one too. I'm saving that for opening at another time, maybe even tonight. I don't know. Right now, I'm fiending, itching to open Magic stuff. Like, I'm having fun with it. I'm having a good time, and I just want to lean into that good time. The universe signaled to me that it's good times, and you need to have good times. And I know that because Little Billy Bus Boy Booster Box, Little Billy Bus Booster Box Boy, he showed me what I should be, how I should be, and how I am under the right circumstances. He was sitting there on the bus with packages of this stupid little Pokemon game. And for me, Magic is my stupid little Pokemon game. And he's just opening his pack, and he's looking at the card, and he's like, and he's happily showing it to the people on the bus. Look, Mom, and the lady over there, look, showing them each card. He's so happy. He's in his own little world, enjoying his little cardboard rectangles full tilt. And I said, that needs to be me. That needs to be me. So here we are doing it, and I'm going to continue to do it. That's the plan. I'm going to be a little Billy boosting boy on the bus having fun. Style, you weren't happy with yours? That sucks, man. Kenneth, do it. Make yourself a human deck. Bo, man, even if you were paying attention to everything that comes in whatever, like, I mean, I pay attention, and I still can't keep it straight half the time. Like, I make notes for a video, but then it just gets replaced by other information, or Wizards will have explained it incorrectly. The fact that they intentionally do things in a slightly misleading way sometimes, you know? That's right, Jesse. This one goes out to you, Billy Booster Boy, 100%. 100%. Got the black and green die, and you wanted the one with the red. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't get what you wanted. I'm happy with my bundle. That was good. Those are good results. Oh, man. Yeah, I was right. I had the feeling it was going to be a good day, and it is. I'm going to lean more into just enjoying Magic and lean more away from the unhappy. Yeah. Lean into the good. Lean a little more away from the unhappy. We'll still talk about what's going wrong, but it's not, I doubt most people even notice much of a shift. It'll probably just be an internal one that will shift for me, because I'm already feeling it. What up, yo? Hope I'm doing better. I'm on the mend. My back is almost completely better. Not completely, but almost. So that's good. Good enough to go swimming. Should be fine. How much are bundles where I am? It depends on which bundle it is. So, like, the normal sets are like, I think like 45, 50. This one was like 75 plus tax, which comes out to like 85, because the Lord of the Rings stuff is expensive, and Canadian money ain't worth as much as Americans. Yeah, you know what? I agree. Legolas and Gimli, the counter of kills, literally feel like they should be partners, because that's them. Like, they're literally partnered up at that point, yelling out their kills to each other in a delightfully, like, friendly rivalry vibe. I love it. I love it. What up? Some call me Tim. How you, biggity bim? Beaumont! Hope you didn't miss all the fun. Well, we're still here. That means there's fun to be had. But regardless, Livestream will be up afterwards for you to enjoy the fun of the bundle, because you missed the entirety of that. So I recommend you come back afterwards and check out the goodness, because I was quite pleased at what was in here. Ariana, sorting Magic cards and listening to a stream. Hell yeah, that's the kind of shit I like to do too. Sorting cards can be quite cathartic, and having something chill in the background that, one, you know, probably isn't, even if you're like, well, I'm not super entertained for the entire thing, but there's never a point where I'm like, this is so obnoxious, I have to turn it off. And it can just be in the background, half ignored, half the time is just, it's just kind of company sound or whatever. And then occasionally, like, oh yeah, that was fun. I liked that comment or whatever, right? That's how it is for me. I'll have like live stream on in the background, and sometimes I'm totally tuned out. Other times I'm tuned in, whatever. So they are good for that. Yeah, there is the friendly rivalry card, Ultra. I talked about that one. I really dig it. I really dig it. Myth, am I planning on more packs or singles? When it comes to me and Magic, that is entirely in the hands of my fans. Basically, I'm just going with what people send me, or if people send money over to the game shop, and I pick stuff up from there. So currently, I do not have money allocated for a Magic the Gathering budget. I have more important things to take care of, and I have had a lot of financial expenses in the last, like, I had last year with the marriage and then a ton of root canals and all that shit. This year, the honeymoon and all, there's other things as well. So, yeah, it's like, I love Magic, I want Magic, but because Carly relies on me, I'm captain responsible. Got to save money for a rainy day, and like for real. I was staring at the collector boosters, going, oh, but like those are the big hype ones, and everyone's excited. It's like, you can't. No, shut up. When I started out, I remember like I spent money, not spent money. I could have sold cards for money that I instead traded for like unopened Magic product that I opened for the channel, and it didn't make me any money. It just lost money that we could have used at the time. And so I don't remember when I like told myself from now on, you're gonna prioritize other things and you will spend on Magic when you can. And the last time that I could spend on Magic, I went ham. Zendikar Rising was like the confluence of, oh, life isn't kicking me in the junk, and I have enough money that I can actually feel like I can splurge. I bought myself collector boosters at that point. But that was the last time I felt splash outish. Now, the good news is I still get the hookup. And at this point, I'm happy. The stuff that people get me makes me happier. I can never feel bad about anything anybody got me, and because it's just automatically a gift from my fans. So even if the cards aren't the most amazing, it's always a win. So, but no, I don't have any plans to go and spend money buying any of the Lord of the Rings stuff. Mysterious, if you send me a bunch of unopened Star Wars card game stuff, I wouldn't do a dedicated opening stream of that, because that to me would feel incredibly tedious and boring. But what I would do is take those packs and include them in, let's say, for example, when we do a random Plinko stream and there's a bunch of different packs you can Plinko into, and then we would open Star Wars packs and talk about the cards in there. And I'd be happy to do that, because we can make fun of Star Wars and every single line in the movie needs to be a sentence on it, and this stupid game is all about milling your opponent out, and it's going to take 1,000,000 years. Like, yeah, I will take that stuff, but I will purpose it for the way that I think is entertaining, and I'm not going to agree to something that will feel like a tedious slog to me, bro. I've made that mistake. Why do rainy days cost more? Rainy days cost more because if you can't go out and work on a rainy day, you can't make any money. So saving for a rainy day equals the equivalent of, you won't always be able to generate revenue. There will be days where you can't generate revenue. So if you save a portion of your revenue on the days you're unable to generate revenue, the revenue you've saved will equal that and will make sure you have shelter and food. That's what saving for a rainy day means. It literally is from the olden times where raining outside was enough to fuck your productivity. Oh, it's raining outside. I can't make money today. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. Okay, also, I guess I should put an asterisk up there saying, that's purely my assumption. I haven't actually read that as a fact. If you do the research, it might turn out it's something else. But that's what my brain says it is, and I'm too lazy to give a shit and do the real research. Fuka, what are my favorite colors to play? Well, I have a cube, so when I'm playing my cube, everything is equally good, but like green is my favorite color in Magic. Hardcore. Mysterious, yes, I do know the Star Wars game. Absolutely. It was hilarious. It was hilarious to me that like it was like, did they take every line from the movie and make a card based on every sentence from the movie? Sometimes just a word, like every like still frame, like totally. It's ripe to be made fun of. What up, Death Dog? Ultra, that's another interpretation. Maybe when you're not thinking of money. It's like, hey, I got this game. We're not going to open today. Save it for a rainy day when nothing's going on. I'm sure at this point in history, it has a whole bunch of different meanings for people. But yeah, it's definitely not just, it definitely isn't, hey, save for a rainy day just to amuse yourself. It's definitely not just that. There's zero chance Zero chance. Root canals are smug. I hate them. They expensive as hell, but whatever. I like not being in pain, right? So there's that. Dark Knight, you know what, man? I can't fault anybody for having a negative perspective on magic and the way it's going in the future, because I feel the same way, actually. I feel like magic is the Titanic that's hit the iceberg, but now that I have, like, reached that point, it's just kind of like, okay, coming to terms with it, I'm just going to fiddle on the deck, bro. I don't give a shit. I'll hop on a lifeboat at the last second because there's lifeboats for everybody, unlike the normal fucking Titanic. So I'm just going to be up on the deck, a feedly diddly 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 diddly. I fucking told you guys, a diddly 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 dee, and enjoying myself, because who gives a shit? Fuck it. Does an amusement park need to be open for eternity for you to be able to enjoy it? Does something have to last forever for you to be able to enjoy it? Because if everything has to last forever for you to be able to enjoy it and can't have any flaws or failings, then you can't enjoy anything, because your life by its very nature will end, which means everything that you enjoy will end for you. It becomes a point of, I'm not going to enjoy the amusement park because I don't get to stay there more than the time frame I'm allotted. You know what I mean? Like, it's an understandable mentality that we find ourselves trapped in. And I have been very much a victim of robbing myself of joy, going like, yeah, okay, so what? I didn't think magic was going to fucking live forever, and it's already gotten 30 years. There's more than enough stuff that I can play magic for the rest of my life, no matter what, with a ton of variation. And they're constantly making new stuff. So essentially, yeah, is the water pure? No. There's a level of scum on the top of the water, but I'm just going to take a big old mug, flick the fucking scum off the top, and chug it down, buddy. That's the deal. I'm looking for joy. Life is short. I'm not going to let the failings of a card game make me miserable, because that's something I find myself doing, and that's foolishness, because there's just too much attached to magic for me emotionally. And no matter how much I claimed that I've emotionally distanced myself and balanced things properly, I clearly am not 100% there. So I care more about magic than I do about other things, and I'm fine with that. But it also means that I need to take care to stop myself from getting down and whatever. Like, what do I get from that? I don't gain anything. It's not going to change anything, right? So that's my deal. Just not happy with what Wizards is doing, but that's not going to fucking change shit. So I'm going to enjoy myself. Too much of anything is never a good thing. Yeah, I mean, an excess of anything becomes, at the very minimal, boring, if not worse, right? It's true. But I don't have nearly enough magic, so it's definitely not too much of a magic thing for me, baby. I forgot these were here from yesterday. Daddy Osborne needs a new pair of Crocs. I got a new pair of Crocs. I'm taking them to the pool today. Me and Carly are going out to the pool, and we'll take my new Crocs with me. She hates Crocs so much. She got flip-flops, and I told her, get me a pair of Crocs. I want them for the pool. And she fought me on it. She was fighting me on it, but she was trying all these other reasons, and I'm like, no matter what you say, I want a pair of Crocs. And I know you just don't want me to have them because you think they're ugly. But I don't give a shit what you think about my fucking fashion sense at the poolside. I don't care that you would never wear them. Like, you're not even the one wearing them. Shut up. Get me some Crocs. So she picked me up a pair. She was so unhappy about it. It's so funny because she cares about so little that way. But the Crocs trigger her enough that I figure she would have realized that oh, honey, we've been together for a decade. You should know now that you getting this triggered by the Crocs means I'm definitely getting the Crocs. Because whenever she gets upset about something that truly doesn't matter, it's the perfect opportunity to fuck with her. I very much care about her and her emotions, which means if I do anything to her that's actually like even slightly mean or anything like that, I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to second guess it and whatever. But there are certain things that she gets upset about that I'll just get a big dumb smirk on my face, because it's like, get as upset as you want that I'm not taking your emotions seriously. Your emotions don't always matter. And when we're talking about something that don't matter, all I can do is laugh at your dumb shit. So yeah, if you want to throw a fit about Crocs, I'm going to smirk and laugh at you and live it up. And yeah, I'm going to make this into a bigger thing because it's really, really fucking funny. You know, it's plastic shoes with holes in them. What the hell's the matter with you? It's great. It's great. Mysterious, I assumed we were talking about loose booster packs, man. If you have sealed booster boxes worth that, sell them. Because I'm like, I'm going to take them and I'm going to throw them with all the other random loose card game stuff that I have kicking there. Who knows, like, when it's going to get used, how exactly it gets used, all that shit. It will be used for entertainment. But if you can monetize that shit, just sell it, right? Just send me the shit that don't matter. Yo, you wish I was an in real life friend of yours since I keep it 100%? Hell yeah, buddy. It'd be nice to get some life perspectives. Well, I mean, you can't get the exact same thing as a heart to heart here, but you can always, every once in a while, I do talk about like real life seriousness shit or whatever else. You can always toss things out, and sometimes I answer it. I am a big fat bag of wise gummies, so maybe you'll get to chew a little. Merfolk Bear, what's up? It's daytime perp. I won't make you drowsy. Put me in your mouth. Bo Falcon of Crocs. Give me the fledge. That was a rare day at the pool where like nobody was there, and I don't think I'll get another opportunity like that. So I don't think there'll be another pool outro ever again. When we went back, there's always people there. So who knows? Who knows? I'm looking forward to it, though. I didn't care that much about swimming. And then Carly really liked it and was going and doing it here or there. She was going to different places swimming. And then there was one place that I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll go with you. And then I went with Moxman and his family to the Great Wolf Lodge, and they have a water park. We went to that. And now I'm like, I avoided swimming for years and years and years. And like, for real, after we left the Great Wolf Lodge, I was just like, oh, why did I even go in that water park? That's like, yeah, how many kids are taking a leak in that? I didn't even think, like, just block it out of your mind or whatever. And it's like, that's why I didn't like going in swimming pools. Because it's just fucking human soup, man. It's human soup. So now it's like, I'd rather just go to gigantic swimming pools that are maintained by organizations that have like constant testing and like don't have a ton of people using them either. Like, where do the like super fucking old people go that only few people use kind of shit, you know? Like that kind of stuff. Cause yeah, start thinking about that part of it and it's like, whatever, but gotta get your diseases somehow. I didn't get sick after I went to the Great Wolf Lodge, so I guess I'll have all that fucking kid urine rocket straight up my fucking nose. That was, you know what, now that I remember, that's not, I didn't think about that after I left Great Wolf. I thought about that in that moment, in that slide. After we've been in the park for hours, I tuned that part of my brain out that said worry about human soup or whatever, and I didn't think about it all. I didn't think about it all until I got fucking submerged. You're going in the water slide, and I'm like sliding down the water slide like this, and you get down to the bottom, and there's the water to break and fall, and it fucking shot up my nose and all over my face, and I was like, and as I'm walking away, I'm just like, oh God! Never let your head go below these waters! What are you thinking? God! Ugh. Gross. I mean, I know they load the shit with, like, massive chemicals because they have to and all that stuff, but it's still... Yeah. You know, what you do in those places? You go in the fucking lazy river, where it's like, okay, yeah, like, I guess I'll let my old, dried out feet with the fucking, with the, what is it called? Like cracked calluses. Paul, just strengthens your immune system unless it kills you. You want to just come over here and just fucking lay on the floor and I can record myself taking a leak on your face and sell it on the internet, and your compensation is that I'm strengthening your immune system? If you're a proponent of that, if that's your genuine opinion, then come on over. Let me do you a fucking favor by pissing right in your goddamn face. If that is your position, Paul the Texan, all right? The truest freedom. I'm free to help you. Let me strengthen your immune system real good. Let me strengthen your eyes' immune system. No, thanks, but I appreciate that. That's funny. Oh. Just let me take a dump on your chest, baby. It'll strengthen your immune system. What? I'm just trying to give you my biome, my microbiome, help your health. They call him a Cleveland healther now. Oh. Yeah, Bo Falcon, I know, right? Like, unless you're Kevin Costner in Waterworld, why are you drinking your own piss, man? Oh, God, no. I just thought about that. Oh, there's that one, like, oh, God. I think, oh, no, come on, man. My Strange Addiction, this chick eats her own, like, dumps in soup or something. Oh, God, stop, Brian, stop. Okay. Oof. We were in gonna gag territory there, man. There's some messed up people out there. There's some messed up people out there. Some broken ass humans. Just give me like, you know what? I'd give me that guy who tells his dad that he's in love with his car any day of the week. That guy who gave up on life and is like, I'm gonna marry my car, Dad. And it's like, what? Yeah, I can't connect with humans. I'm married in my car. I gave the fuck up. Women don't want me. Callaway! This is a bonus stream. Wang Dangler. The normal one happens at the normal time. This is an extra one. It's called bonus. There's been more bonus streams. That's what's throwing you off. It's not that my times are all over the place. It's there's extra. Matt Azul, yup. Sure did. Sure did, bro. Callaway says, thanks for the message, buddy. Much love. No problem, bro. Stay strong. I know what you're fucking going through. And it's some fucking bullshit. I've watched it happen firsthand. You're the new lord of the board. So yeah, I'm getting back into my more ramped up. I stream more frequently on a whim. This is on a whim stream. That's one of the glorious things about Hatcher is it's got plenty of room for on whim whatever. We're working on a water video that I am calling The Taste of Nothingness. What does nothing taste like? Something like that. And other projects as well. Oh, yeah. Tom Bombadil, Lord of the Board action. Oh, man. Carly told me there's an old dude who lives in the same building as us, and he's really nice. And him and Carly, I guess, were in the elevator together. And so when they left the building, they were talking, and the guy went the wrong way or whatever. And then she was like, you better watch out. He's so nice. He said he was going one way, but then he got distracted because of how beautiful I was. And I just texted back, I'll break his fucking legs. Like, he is a super old guy, and he is totally not hitting on her. He is sweet as milk water. Just a really nice dude, right? Just like, he's super friendly, and I really like him. So her going, you better watch out, and then me going, oh, break his fucking leg. It's just so hilarious to me. Because it's so not my style. Like, go ahead, woman. Go ahead, run off with another man. Have fun when you realize you made a huge fucking mistake. Because now you ain't never getting me back. All you did was solve one of my problems. You know how they say you got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one? I got one problem, and a bitch is that one. So solve it. Myth, exactly. Water tastes like water. Bro, you're on my team, okay? You're on my team. Buckle up. We're going on a fucking journey. Because water doesn't taste like water to Carly. Carly has been running her fucking mouth about how she loves the taste of Evian because Evian tastes like nothing. And I heard it enough times that my brain went, what the fuck does that even mean? And so I went and picked up multiple bottles of water. I'm like, nothing can taste like nothing. And then she's saying, or I mean, like, water tastes like nothing. Yeah, but what do you mean it tastes like nothing? She hates Dasani. She, like, hates it with a passion. She says it tastes terrible. And somebody else agrees with her. So we're going to do, like, blind water taste tests and all this fucking shit. So Callaway says, yesterday I got the same diagnosis as Carly. Just so people get the context of my super chat, I told Mike and he sent me a lovely message. Oh, yeah, that's right. Callaway let me know that he has fibromyalgia going on the Discord. And yeah, I mean, I've watched somebody go through this insane fucking struggle firsthand. And fibromyalgia, it's invisible. People can't fucking see it. Like, they don't understand it. They'll think you're fucking fine. They literally can't comprehend it. But it impacts your life on so many different levels. Callaway, be grateful you're a dude with a dude's fucking muscle strength and stuff as well. Because, women get it more frequently and have it more difficult. I'm totally not trying to denigrate what you have going on at all. I'm trying to, like, hearten you by letting you know, could be worse, bro. Could be worse. You know what I mean? At least you've got the advantage of, like, a dude's physiology for that kind of shit. Because it's invisible. It's invisible. Right? Also, Callaway, I want to tell you something. And this is really, really fucking important. Listen to what I'm going to say. This is super, super important. Doctors are awesome. They will have your back a lot. They know a lot about medicine. They're fantastic. But they're not the end-all, be-alls. And if you take things that you're told in some ways as absolute, you're going to be doing yourself a disservice. And by that I mean, don't twist this into me saying that your fibromyalgia will be cured, because I'm not saying that. I've told Carly, look, you have no idea what's going to happen in the future. We're literally entering into an era of incredible technology where there's like hyper AI spirals and we can 3D print organs and stuff. So we're going to move into a new realm of medical technology. But there's another secret to life. And the secret is that your body is fucked. Like, I could give you magic jelly beans and tell you that they would cure you of things. And in the right circumstances, they fucking would. The placebo effect is a real fucking thing. Where, like, doctors can give patients medicine that's not medicine that will cure them because people, their body, like, they believe that they are being cured and their bodies go along with you. Your body follows your mind more than you think it does. If you believe you will never get your dexterity back, you ensure that will never happen. But understand that when Carly's, like, fibromyalgia was at its height, she had to wear multiple braces and all this stuff. She was always in the armor of her disability, essentially, right? And it was visible and it was rough. And over time, I think you've probably heard me talk about in the streams, I've crafted our life around giving her a sense of normalcy. And if you can find that range, you'll mostly feel like you get to live a normal life. She doesn't need the braces anymore. I mean, I can't tell you exactly what it feels like in her head. I can only tell you what it's like from the outside. And just, it's a huge thing to deal with. Nobody should have to deal with it. It sucks that there are things in life that we don't have an answer for now, but it doesn't mean that there won't be answers. And keeping a positive mentality makes a huge difference. Carly's mentality makes a huge difference for her, genuinely. So if you think that, like, just try these different things, experiment, understand that it's a new journey of discovery in terms of learning how your body functions now. And it will cause you to, like, moderate your activities more. So you're going to need to learn to find the balance between moderating your activities to avoid pain, but not fleeing pain so entirely that you completely atrophy. Because if you let yourself completely atrophy, it's going to get worse for you, right? Again, I'm not a fucking doctor. This is just like what feels self-evident from somebody who's lived with someone who has this condition for years, you know? So, like, Carly's been dealing with it since she was like 20, right? She's already had fucking 10 years of this shit under her belt, and she didn't know what it was. Like, when we got together, she didn't know what it was. It nearly destroyed the both of us. Like, just all of it. It was this insane. Like, I've been through the fucking fires of hell. Like, we had to deal with her fibromyalgia, all learning about that, trying to treat it and all of it, while dealing with being in abject poverty. And like, it was crazy. Like, she found out about that and the world just fucking dropped her and went, have fun, you're useless to us. Have fun swimming in debt and having no ability to take care of it. And so I, with very limited ability to do anything at that time, took up the burden and helped her with it. And we went through absolute hell. Like, it's insane. That's why when people try and come at me, it's like, you don't even understand. You literally have no concept of what I've been through. There is nothing on this earth you can say to me that will be even a fraction of what I've been. Even a fraction. You have no idea. No, literally no concept. And I wasn't even the one who directly had to bear that. Carly had to go through all that with, like, it warped her mind so much that she can't remember a bunch of what happened. And I'm glad she can't, because, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It was a huge thing. I'm just glad that we made it through the way we did. So understand that even in the darkest, like, scariest, most hurting moments, there's better times coming. Don't ever give in to that fucking bullshit part of your brain that tells you to bounce out and that it's not going to get better, because it's bullshit. You'll be fucking robbing yourself, bro. Trust me. Never listen to any voice that says punch your ticket early, son. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. It ain't worth it. That's my vibe. So, yeah. So, sorry for anybody who, if this felt a bit of a dark turn, but this is Hatcher. 100% Hatcher, 100% of the time. So, we can be talking about light, crazy joke and stuff, and then it can go kind of heavy, because it's too important not to talk about it. Most places won't, and I can't do that fucking fake bullshit where I'm going to put a hashtag out once a month or once a year and go, hey guys, hashtag Bell fucking Canada thinks we should talk about mental illness today, even though they don't care about the people who are mentally ill in their own fucking call centers as they grind us all down into nothing. But yeah, let's all play this fucking corporate game, you know? Callaway, people won't believe you, because the thing is, like, they can't see your disability. Disability looks like a bent back. Disability looks like a missing leg. Disability looks like the inability to control your body. Disability looks like the ability... People need a fucking shorthand. I see you, you're a businessman. You're in a business suit. I see you, you're a homeless guy. I see you, you're a beach dude. Like, that, it's literally invisible. The fucking fight that Carly had as a sweet, bright little thing she never lets her pain make her treat other people poorly. She masks it for other people and goes politely through society as an absolute fucking sweetheart. So people have no concept. None, right? But I know firsthand to the point where I've seen people I don't like complaining about how other people don't believe their pain. And I get mad. I'm mad. I don't even like that person. But it pisses me off that people are calling them a liar over this shit. Like, it's insane. I get it. People are attention whores and people make up conditions all the time. It's true. So I get people thinking it's, like, made up, but, like, legit. Shipman, buddy, nice to see ya. I'm glad you're still here. Healthy and whole, my friend. I think about you from time to time and hope you're doing good. So yeah, man, just remember that the hardest days are just that. They're just the hardest days, and you're just in the hardest moment. There were times for Carly where she literally was just sitting there and in her mind chanting, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. Like, for real. When I talk about punching your ticket early, she came real close to it. Too close. So do not entertain those thoughts and talk to somebody. Don't wander around letting those thoughts it's not normal to have those thoughts rattle around in your head all the time. Take it from somebody who unexpectedly found himself with those thoughts rattling around in his head all the time. Incredibly casually, too. And it's not like I would ever act on them. But they shouldn't be there. And they were. Very frequently. And that I didn't recognize, which is crazy I didn't recognize it, as a sign of you need to get help, right? So, yeah. Whatever, man. 5-6 years ago was the most hellish thing we've ever been through. And funnily enough, the creation of this YouTube channel was kind of accidentally birthed as a side effect of trying to escape our hellish life. And not, let's create a channel to escape it. It's literally, let's just make a video for the guys who go to the game store as something to do right now to try and distract us from how hard everything is. That's literally all it was. And then it turned into this. And now I work as hard as I can so that I can always take care of her. And she never has to do anything when she's not capable of it, right? And so her fibromyalgia, we managed it to the point where she was able to go and get a part-time job where she would work a few hours a week. And then she stepped it up to tested her limits and then found out what her limits are. And then she ended up getting hurt and it's been lingering and it's been this big thing. But now she's leaving and she's coming back to staying here and she's going to work for me, right? Work with me, more like it. But you know what I mean? And I'm super fucking excited about it. It's dope. It's cool. It sucks that she can't keep doing the thing that she wanted to do that way, but it's nice that we have the freedom that she can come here and do this with me. And I'm eternally grateful to you guys for giving me this capability. Because if it wasn't for all like the fan support that I get, there's literally no way. There is no way I would be able to do it on this level. I would have to have a full-time job and make videos on the side. But instead, I get to do this as my full-time job. I can live stream with you guys whenever I want. We can do videos whenever. There's tons of people throwing fun support into this, and funds as well. So this juggernaut just keeps rolling, and I'm having a good time. And it allows me to take care of my lady and give people who are hurting a place to come and hang out, and people who aren't hurting a place to come and laugh. Shit, man, you're on a new schedule to help with your stuff? Well, that's good. Yeah, the dark ass stuff shows up. You gotta be aware of it. You can fight against it, or you can use other techniques. You can snip and remove. Here's another thing you can learn about mental struggles, mental fighting, and it took me a long time to realize this, is you choose whether or not you're going to embody the emotion that you feel. And by that I mean, when you start to get angry, you are capable of going, I'm angry, I'm getting angry. And not go, why am I angry? How do I stop being angry? Blah, blah. Just acknowledge its existence. That's it. That's all you do. You go, wow, what's being said is making me very angry. What's being said is making me very defensive. Instead of just letting the emotions carry you away and take you down that path, you can acknowledge the existence of it. And by doing that, you actually get to exert a measure of control over it. It's like a bus passing by. And instead of being hit by the bus, you elect whether you want to ride it or not. So you can choose to ride an anger bus when it's going to make you feel good and get you away from negative, terrible emotions. But you can choose to avoid the anger bus when it's going to take you down bad time road, right? But if you sit there and fight with yourself and go, why shouldn't I think this way? What's wrong with me for thinking this way? If you focus on fighting the emotions instead of just acknowledging that, it's like, I'm going to fight you until you acknowledge I exist. And then I acknowledge you exist. Okay, I'm not going to fight you anymore. I'm just going to stand here. And you're like, oh, okay, you're here, but you're not really that big a deal for me. And then we'll just forget about it. You know what I mean? So it's like, not everything works for everybody, and you'll come to conclusions in your own way. And sometimes you have to learn certain points. It's almost like in a video game where you didn't have the right point to unlock this discovery. And then you go, that's what that person meant. Oh, I just didn't get it because I didn't have the proper context for understanding, right? Ball Falcon says, this is why you should always be nice to people you don't know. You can't know what they're going through. That is a very, very nice way to look at things. Ball Falcon's a nice person. I try to be at least not rude to people for no reason. If I'm not going to give them niceness, at least don't make their day more miserable unnecessarily. I don't need to put in the energy to automatically make everybody's day nice. I mean, I go around trying to crack jokes and make people smile anyways. But for me, it's more just try not to be a fucking dick to people. If you're going out and being nice, that's a much, much upgraded version. Came for Lord of the Rings, got therapy. You can't always choose. You don't always get, what is it? How's the song go? You don't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might just get what you need. I'll accept the thought and release the thought. Yep, if you can manage that. Everybody has different ways of looking at things, and sometimes the way it hits your ears can be how you interpret it, so I don't know. Brent, how you doing? I was thinking about you yesterday. Look at that beautiful, beautiful deck. You're the man. You're the man, buddy. It's neat to be able to go portable, bro. Damn. Shipman, yeah, Shipman got his own fucking serious medical shit going on. And he's like, yo, I'm just going to start watching a bunch of my fucking Hatches videos to distract my ass. Shipman, yeah, bro, honestly, quit being a dick to yourself 100%. People who come and talk shit to me, it's like, you have no fucking idea. I'm a vicious bastard. Like, for real, I'm a vicious bastard. I'm my own worst critic. I'm vicious to myself. It's funny, my mom would be like, you always say, like, you're always bragging about yourself or saying these things about yourself. And she's like, for a long time, I thought you were saying it to me. But it's like, you're saying it for yourself to make yourself hear it, aren't you? And it's like, yup, 100%. Because being awful to yourself is the worst, man. It's the worst. I'm super critical of myself. Nothing is good enough. 95%, that's not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And when I take a step back and go, apply these standards to other people and ask yourself if you're being an unreasonable prick or if you're being reasonable. And as soon as I apply my standards to anybody else, I'd be like, I would be a raging asshole to say this to anybody else. For real. But I do it to myself a lot. It's something I struggle with. I'm working on it, because it's not helpful. It's not helpful. I'm a good dude who tries to do fucking nice things for people. There's literally, it's not like inside I have some awful things that I've done and I'm evil and I need to atone for it. And it's like, I've got secrets I need to keep. And it's like, yeah, you do this, but remember those orphans you murdered? Like, I'm not a bad dude. I've done lots of good stuff for people. And the shitty things I've done are normal level shitty things. I've never, truly fucked anybody over for anything that matters. Like, the list of my crimes, what are they? Being annoying, cringe, obnoxious, sometimes too greedy or rude, a little too selfish, all very human, normal things that are absolutely forgivable. But self-flagellation is a thing. My brain enjoys taking things from 20 years ago and, are you not unhappy about something now? Well, it just brings, it's like, why are you on a quest to be unhappy, brain? Why do you make up stories and then get angry and sad about them? What is this? What are these future stories that you tell us of failure and pain? Why? What do we gain from this? It's nothing we can it's not like we can stop certain things from happening. And the things we can control, we are controlling. So why don't you shut the fuck up? You know what I mean? The human mind is ridiculous. Oh, Brent, you had a mini family reunion? That's nice. I had something similar when it wasn't under the best circumstances because the wildfires drove my grandma out of the province she was in. That's not cool. But her coming down, the look on her face when she was hugging me, she didn't want to let me go. I look just like my grandfather, her late husband. I am literally the spitting image of my grandfather. It's crazy. I didn't know it was possible. I saw a picture of him. I thought it was a picture of me in clothing I wasn't wearing. I'm like, how the fuck? What is this picture? So it still messes with me when I see it. Carly loves it. So I look just like him. So we got together. It was me, my grandmother, and then my aunt was there, and some cousin, and my mom and dad. There was a whole bunch of people, and it felt like the old get-togethers we used to have when I was young. And it's, as much as hanging out with family can be boring because they're boring, who cares? What you're talking about is boring and lame. Oh my God, it's boring and lame. But it's still nice. Do you know what I mean? Callaway, yeah, people online are knobs, bro. And what you got to remember as well, think about it this way, and this might make it easier for you. Some of those people who are being dicks, They're dicks because they just found out they have fibromyalgia. They have literally no way to reconcile the reality of their new existence. Life is absolutely unfair, and their brain is screaming for escape. So they need distraction, and they need to vent. And that's you, right? Like, this is real, though. My mom had a guy yell at her in the grocery store because she was in the fucking checkout lane where you could only have 8 items, and she had 9 items. And, like, the grocery store wasn't packed. This wasn't a problem. My mom had asked the lady at the, like, thing. It was no issue, right? They had no problems. But this guy came up behind her and lost his mind. Like, freaked out on her, started screaming at her, all this stuff, right? And so, like, my mom is a really good-hearted lady. She's really chill. She'll put up with so much shit. It's kind of astounding that I turned out to be the miserable prick that I am when I was raised by such a thoughtful, considerate lady. Thinking about people treating her like that, it irks me. But anyways, that guy, he's not the one. There's another guy who legit, if I had the power to find somebody and kneecap him, I would kneecap this dude. For what? Like, because he thought my mom needed help one night, and she was walking up looking for help one night, and she walked up to this guy asking for help, and he thought she was a homeless or just asking for money, and there's no way she looked like a homeless, but he treated her like she was a homeless, cut her off, asked her for money, she gave him money, he took it and didn't help her. He was some guy in like a business suit, and it's like, if I could fucking find you in a dark alley, I would fuck you up, dude. I like, for real. But anyways, this guy doesn't fall into that category. So let's get back to that before I go off on a rage-a-thon. Fuck with my mother. You know, my mom? No! I literally thought about that guy last night. I was raging about it last night. That was fucking years ago. Anyways, tweaks me. So this fucking, this guy, turns out, he comes back the next day. Hey, Nathan Nishimoto! Got my profit sharing bonus, so supporting my favorite foul-mouthed Canuck basement troll. Thanks, buddy! Appreciate it. Speaking of supporting your favorite foul-mouthed Canuck basement troll, I want to start making more videos on this channel too, and I've got my Patreon, and it's like, yo, I want to swear in my videos and stuff, and YouTube doesn't give me shit when I do that. So if you like my swearing in videos, I'm not just talking to you, Nishimo, I'm just talking to everybody, because you just reminded me, I meant to say that. If you like swearing and carrying on and making crazy videos, then join the Hatcher Patreon specifically to help me bankroll this fucking channel, because holy shit, the water video we're doing, Carly was like, she keeps buying water. Remember I told her, bringing her on board? She's out, I'm going to get this, she's out getting Fiji water and shit, and I'm like, how much is this video going to cost me? This water video is going to cost me $30 or $40. The Hatcher Patreon makes $15, and Patreon takes a couple of those bucks. I get like $13. So there's my rant. There's my rant about join the Hatcher Patreon. So anyways, back to the point I'm trying to make. This dude, Nishimoto, you're gonna end up on Tommy B, boy. Thanks for the fat profit sharing. I like comments like that. Makes me feel nice. Makes me feel good. I save them. I've saved that now. That's screenshotted, so I can look at that in the future and be like, oh, it makes me feel good about myself when I'm feeling down. The nice words make me feel good, but even more so when money's attached to it. Because if you were to show it to a hater, people go, anybody can say anything. Oh, yeah, but they said it with money, dickhead. Then the hater has to go, you know, like, that's a good feeling. Fuck you, hater. So the guy who freaked out on my mom about this or whatever, the reason he's freaking out is because he found out his mom was fucking terminal and she didn't have long to live. And he literally didn't know how to process it. So when you start to view people throwing fits like that online, you recognize that it's got nothing to do with you. It really doesn't. Either it has nothing to do with you and they're having a miserable time right now in life and they need this, in which case, who cares? Wave it away. Doesn't mean you need to let them stay there. You can block them, ban them, whatever, but don't let it impact you. Because either they need it and their life is going miserably, so don't let it emotionally affect you. You're literally helping them. Or they're such a miserable dickhead, like normally, that they're just like that. In which case, who cares what a person like that thinks in the slightest? Only that person does. Those miserable dickheads need you to fucking to care, right? Evan off! Where's the magic historian been? Good question, buddy. I horrifically hurt my back and then hurt it again. And so I couldn't stand up and swing my arms around to do the historian videos. Also, aftermath and what had been going on with magic and talking negative about magic had been weighing on my spirits. So I had mostly been sticking to live streaming and talking about stuff over here because it wasn't dragging me down and I can just sit in a chair and do that. But there will be more historian stuff coming soon. And it will get back to a more normal pace because I know it has been slowed down 100%. Bo, I think you are. I think I'll double check. I don't have the ability to even check here at this computer because it's like you got to do all this login shit and here's your verification number, all this crap, right? So I don't have any of that, but I believe you are. I mean, there's a few people who are on it, and I think you're one of them. Yo, you'll get on that boat once you get the monies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Callaway, it gets easier, man. It gets easier. For real, it does. Don't forget about mediocre bacon. I want to forget about mediocre bacon. I had good bacon today. It's normal to have up and downs, but we just have to keep moving forward. Indeed. Indeed, that's absolutely correct. There's a baseline that you'll return to. People have been through horrific stuff. Turn to a normal happiness baseline. So you'll go back there, Callaway. You got to check if yours is still active. I think yours is unactive on all of them, Callaway. I actually thought you canceled them. I didn't say anything because I was just like, whatever. Like, what am I going to say? You're literally coming in and doing super chats. People have different ways they choose to support. So I never brought it up, but I think you've been unactive on, I think for the first month on the Patreon you were active, and then all your shit just went unactive. Maybe your card got declined or whatever. But I never caught, whenever anything gets declined on Patreon or anything like that, I never contact anybody about it. I'm never going to be a bill collector because that's not how it works. I'm making entertainment for people. People who want to support it can, however they want to. If there's a problem, I'm not going to be like, hey, whatever. Like, it's fine. I assume that people just are like, I gave you what I want to, or I'm doing it in whatever way. And if it is an issue at some point, then they'll come to you like, oh, I noticed it and fix it. That's fine by me. I am walking the proper line with that stuff, I think. I think unless you're like, if you have a Patreon where, let's say if I have a Patreon where I'm selling you a sock puppet or something, and I send out a sock puppet every month, and then you're declined, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, I need to contact you because do you need this? Do I need to make one? But my Patreon is like, the reward is that you're supporting my stuff, right? So I don't, even when like somebody joins my Patreon and I put them in the end scroll and then it usually takes 4 or 5 months of them not paying me before I'm like, I guess I'll remove them from the scroll now. I'm super chill about this stuff. When people first started giving me money, I kept trying to give it back because I always wanted to be an entertainer. But now I understand that if I want to be a full-time entertainer and I want to take care of Carly, the best thing to do is to get as much money as I can, because that means I can take care of her as much as possible. And for a longer term, I can save money for the long term. That's better for me mentally. I can use money to actually get stuff for the show as well, which can lead to more entertainment, all that. So it's got like a knock-on effect. But yeah, I'm never of the mind that people have to do anything. It's like anybody who chooses to support me, that's massive and insane. Like fucking Nishimoto's super chat here. He couldn't he couldn't live long enough to watch enough videos to make this even close to this level of impact. Not even close. Like Nishimoto would need to live for like fucking 50 years. No, sorry. 50 lifetimes. Like 50 lifetimes watching every fucking video I made. YouTube advertising revenue is a pittance. You see people talking about it on Reddit, and this one guy's like, by my calculations, these guys make about $1,000 for 1 million views. And I'm just like, I wonder what you do get for 1 million views. I wonder if they do pay you more ad money. Because like I've done videos where it's like, check it out. You got 8,000 views. You made 42 cents. It's like, okay, thanks. Paul Valgan, check your Patreon. It says you're a paid member, but only shows one tier on the memberships and has a. I think Hatcher. I think it might. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. I haven't really done that one up. I was trying to figure out what I would do to make that one special as well. I'm like, what am I going to do to make the Hatcher Patreon special? And I'm like, if it's something I got to keep remembering to do, then it becomes a problem. I've thought about like Snapchat and stuff, but then it's like, well, I got to remember to Snapchat you and all that. And I'm not good for remembering all that. Shit, man, what are you talking about? You've done super chats, and you sent me magic cards, buddy. Nobody who's done even like nobody who's even done one super chat can try and lump themselves in that category. Stop it, or I'll make your fucking tumor grow, buddy. Don't think that I can't. This is the internet. I can fucking press a button on my keyboard and send extra fucking cancer rays straight through my goddamn computer, right out into your device, man. You want more fucking sack right in you want more, I'll put a fucking tumor in your sack, bro. You think it's bad what you got going on already? Have fun going, this one's gonna get me, and now I got one growing in my ball bag too? It's gonna get so big, you're gonna have to fucking walk like you're a goddamn a goddamn hockey goalie for the NHL, bro. Squatting with your ass back, just trying to fucking dangle that gigantic tumor sack. Shit, yeah, you know what, buddy? You've watched a ton of my videos. You've watched more of my videos than most people. He like methodically back through the videos. Callaway, as a musician, you find it hard to value yourself in terms of money? Yeah, it's like how do I have no idea how to value what I do at all in any kind of concept, right? Like, people would send me $10 and I'd be like, here, take your $10 back. And they'd be like, fuck off, dude. I paid $10 a month for Netflix, and I'm not even watching Netflix anymore. I'm watching your stuff and other things. And so I feel like I'm robbing you. Will you just take the money and stop being weird? You know? Jeremy from Unsleeved Media explained it best to me when he gave me money to help me when I couldn't pay my internet bill. And I was like, you don't get to do that, man. That's not cool. Like, you can't just dump that money on me without, like, us talking about it or whatever. He's like, no, I can do that. You don't get to decide how much other people value. No, go make videos for me to enjoy. And I went, fuck, yeah, he's right. I don't get to decide how much other people value me. That's not, so whatever, you know what I mean? I can set particular values on things like for advertisers, but when it comes down to what I do is worth and what it's valued at, that is a purely subjective thing that's determined by the people who watch and enjoy it. And I gotta say, clearly, people very much enjoy what I'm doing, because I feel like I get a massive level, well, not feel, I know for a fucking unequivocal fact that I get more support than a lot of streamers, for sure. It really threw me off at first. I didn't even understand. I'd go to streams that were way bigger than mine, and I'd be like, okay, but this stream has 700 people. Nobody is super chatting this guy. But my streams are 20 or 30 people, and there's always people super chatting. We're having a good time. There's 700 people watching this guy. And like, so you go to, there are some big streams where, yeah, they're popping in and people love them for the genuinely, like, super entertaining folk and whatever. But there's a bunch of streams with big audiences where they're not getting anything. And I just was like, I don't understand. It took me a while to realize that we got something special going on here. This isn't like a completely disconnected fail channel where you just consume it. You don't even know the person who makes it. You're here with me to be fucking friends, especially on the Hatch channel, to be friends with me. In the live streams, especially. It's my favorite. The live streams are the best, man. They are the best. Legit. It's like, reading people's comments on videos and knowing they enjoyed stuff is awesome, but seeing it in real time, even better. Even better. Engage directly and being real. Hell yeah. Callaway, you know what? I can't fault people for being afraid of, like, people are dickheads online. People will act like assholes and judge you and be knobs to you, you know? Shit, man. You got wide roll in your brain. You gotta go watch him again. That's funny. Need a VTuber model? Don't think I hadn't thought about it, Nishimoto. You know, with this voice, put one of those up on the screen, but no. My ego says it's me. I don't give a fuck. When people leave comments on threads, on hate threads, talking about me going, I can't watch his content, he's too ugly, or I wish he was less ugly so I could watch his content, I laugh. I'm like, fuck you. I look great. I don't even give a shit, man. I'm an average looking dude who becomes adorable because of his fucking personality. So I don't give a shit. You don't like this face? You're gonna see it day after day, week after week, year after year. I remember somebody wrote this huge, like it was like a fucking novel about why I needed to change my face being in the thumbnail. He explained to me that I wasn't photogenic, that everybody agreed with him. He also explained to me that I wasn't allowed to delete his comment because that would make me a hypocrite. And it was this huge fucking thing explaining to me about how he spoke for the audience and using arguments from previous videos that I had to listen to him and that I couldn't delete his comment because that would make me a hypocrite. So I promptly fucking deleted his comment, and then I went to the next stream and I put 2 of my faces in the thumbnail. I was like, oh, you get a double dose, dickhead. You don't like my face? Fuck you. Get used to it, asshole. When did I ever ask you, do you like my face? I don't give a fuck, buddy. I don't give a shit. I'll send you a picture of my dick with the head of it with my face photoshopped onto it, and you can kiss it right on the fucking mouth, all right? So yeah, it's funny how people, my personal preference, yeah, I guess drink bleach, motherfucker, because you seem confused. It's Mike's personal preference, and I prefer my face being in there. You don't like it, suck a bag of dicks. Your choices are take what I've made or go fuck your mother and make somebody more inbred and worthless than you. Because I ain't changing shit for you, son. Never have, never will. The part of me that has always been get fucked, I don't owe you shit. Anybody who starts off with me saying you need to do this, you need to suck all the dicks, bitch. You need to take a different tone with me. I don't owe you shit. If I've entertained you once, that means I've done you a favor. How do I owe you shit from there? And then it compounds. Now I've entertained you multiple times and I owe you nothing? No. Tongue my anus. Check my prostate with your fucking tongue until I blast something that you can clean up off the floor, son. And then maybe we'll talk. Because otherwise, I don't give a fuck what you want in your life. But yeah, you know what? I found a little secret. Ladies in life who've helped me to ejaculate, I view their desires in life more favorably. So when they request things from me, they're likely to get it. So maybe suck my dick before you tell me what you want in my thumbnails and my videos, and maybe we'll get somewhere, right? That seems like a good way to handle it, huh? How about that? How about let's fucking find out how long your tongue is, and then we'll talk about what you need in life. Because I don't know if you figured this out, buddy, but there's 50 fucking thousand of you just in this one location, and I got multiple locations. So go ahead and type your little I'm unsubscribing in capital letters, because literally the only thing you think that you bring of value is this little number that you've added to this gigantic vast fucking number, because you've never taken any time to connect with me. You've never taken any time to say anything of value. You've just taken and taken and taken, and now that it's not exactly what you want, you're throwing a fit. And then when that's not, I'm here to be catered to. Well, I'll cater my nutsack into your mouth, buddy. Let me fuck your mother and make a better version of you. That's it. Callaway, I am a fantastic streamer. I agree. Yo, thanks for saying I'm beautiful, buddy. I remember when I was in high school and I thought I was ugly and no girls would want to go out with me. I remember, thinking I was ugly. I don't remember when I realized that I'm just average looking, but I'm a perfectly fine place to be. Ugly is a rough place to be. And there's not nearly as many ugly people as people like to pretend. People go, he's ugly. I'm not ugly. I'm just average. I'm just not conventionally attractive. So when you look at me, you're like, oh, it's an average face. I want to look at something nice to look at, right? It's like, whatever. But once you infuse my delightful charisma and personality, well, all of a sudden, for some reason, fucking hot chicks are telling me I'm beautiful. So go ahead. You think I'm ugly, but the hot chicks, they like me. They like the way I look. They like my personality. Admittedly, it is weird. It does feel strange. You're beautiful. And I'm like, I get that I'm beautiful to you in this moment and what I represent. I'm not actually visibly beautiful. It's just, you like the way my eyes pop with my fucking purple hair at this point or whatever, right? So, yeah, that shit used to be an issue for me, but whatever. First of all, women aren't nearly as shallow as dudes. So looks barely matter. I could be ugly as fuck. With this level of intelligence and this sense of humor, this charm, I could be ugly as shit and I would still be golden. And that's not even counting the fact that I have a huge dick. Life is not fucking fair at all. So, yeah, I'll take average looks plus all that other shit, son. Plus, on top of that, average looks means I don't have to worry about other guys hating me off the bat for being some fucking handsome dude. Because dudes will do that. Guys who are too fucking handsome and rugged, other guys will be jealous and try and like, yo, I'm gonna try and fuck this guy over. Some of them will admire him, but it literally will attract envy as well. I ain't gotta worry about that part. I'm envied for other things. Yo, you think it's messed up that hot girls are starting to look all the same? It's not actually that surprising. If you think about it this way, think about a city. In your city, you would find fashion trends or whatever, right? All the girls in a particular grade, hey, look, we're all wearing fucking mom jeans this year. We're all wearing fucking shirts from the fucking Giant Tiger, right? But now it's universal. So instead of you learning it from Becky, the hottest girl in school, you're now following Becky, the hottest schoolgirl of your grade on Instagram. But she's 2 years older. So now these chicks can do makeup to the point where they're straight up like fucking, they look like adults. That happened to me on the bus today. This chick got on the bus and I'm like, oh, she looks pretty cute. And then I saw, I'm like, oh, that's a schoolgirl shirt. She could be anywhere from 15 to 18. So chances are she's probably underaged. And I'm like, it's crazy how it's getting harder to tell. And then this other chick gets on the bus and she looked great, right? Like, she was not wearing a schoolgirl outfit or whatever. That was a completely different bus stop. She gets on and she's looking good. And I'm like, oh, look at her. There you go. There's a nice looking adult lady. And then she walks over and sits with the fucking schoolgirl and starts talking. Turns out they're school friends. And I'm just like, can't tell. I literally have no concept. So they can all go online and find the same tips to make themselves look good, which also adds a level of adultness to it, because just the fact that you're trying to look good in that way is, for society, says, yo, that's a more adult thing, right? Rosala, what's up? How you doing? Callaway, oh, you want to talk? You were the first in your to pick, bro. You want to talk about getting ladies? I was so hopeless in high school because of my own self-doubt and self-worth problems that I did not... Bro. There were multiple chicks that I could have easily gone out with. I didn't have my first, proper girlfriend until I was, 20, bro. For real. Meanwhile, if I had understood woman signals, there was one girl who was like, I am so into you. And I look back at it and go, and when we went to the high school reunion, I saw pictures of her and I was like, bro, she's way more pretty than I remember. Talk about missed opportunities. She was nice, smart, attractive, but she wasn't she didn't dress like the attractive girls and, your high school boy lusting after the hottest of the whole, you know what I mean? Damn, man. Damn. It's so funny to think back to those times. It's like, no woman would ever want to be with me, just happy to fucking have a hug and feel titties pressed against me. And now it's like, oh, no. What woman wouldn't want to be with me? Are you out of your fucking mind? I am a catch and a half. No. Women fight over me. That's how that works. I get to choose. I chose Carly over a fucking huge racked, beautiful fucking model. The kind of chick that dudes walk up to in the street and they're like a male. She told me before we met up for the one date. She's like, a male model stopped me on the street and was like, I think you might be my soulmate. And she's just like, seriously, that was the level of this chick. I got the quality goods. I got that quality DNA. And when the ladies realize it, they're like, yup, give me some of that baby batter. I'm like, fuck no. Well, on you, but not in you. Oh, that's funny, man. Rosala! The air here is all right. This is a bonus stream. So the stream will be going on tonight, and we got a mystery envelope to open up. It just turned out that the schedule of things changed around. So I thought we were going to go swimming earlier, but Carly wanted to go out and get the things she needed to get done first. So because she went to do that, I was like, well, I've got a bundle I want to open. So I opened that up, and then we just got into chat, and then I can obviously chat endlessly. So Chris B, where's the best place to pick up a keeper? There is no particular location to pick up a keeper. The key is to just keep yourself open to possibilities and not disregard people based on tiny superficial things, either external or internal. You'll find yourself being very picky at the beginning, but by doing that, you can really, really limit yourself, and people will surprise you. So, you keep an open mind. Don't have a particular expectation of exactly who and what it is that you want. And also recognize, and one of the most important things, if you haven't come to this conclusion already, because this is something everyone will eventually realize, hopefully, you can never fix your life, or your life isn't going to be good because you get a relationship. If your life sucks and you're like, if I had a relationship, my life will be better. No, that's not how it works. Now, if let's say you're successful or whatever, you got like a good job, or, you're doing well, you got a home, you're doing all that stuff, but you feel like your life ain't no good because you're lonely. That's a different story. Somebody coming in to help you with your loneliness. Basically what I'm trying to say is, if your life isn't sorted out and it's a dumpster fire and it's shitty, nobody's going to want to be a part of that. And the people you bring into it are only going to be people who are at that level or worse and are going to make it worse, basically. If you live a garbage life, you're only going to bring garbage people in. If you want somebody who has fucking standards for themselves, you have to have standards for yourself. If you want a woman who every time you see her, her hair is combed, her clothing is clean, her teeth have been brushed, and that food along here, right? All these things. Well, guess what? You need to be putting in just as much or more effort. You better make sure the clothes you're putting on are clean and pressed. You better be brushing your teeth, doing your hair, right? Is she doing extra things for you? You better be doing extra things for her. You're not getting an item. Life's not a video game. Don't have an undeveloped sense of Sonder. Recognize this is an entire another person that you're inviting to be a part of your existence, and having an existence that is worth being a part of, essentially. Do you know what I mean? Why would you want to join somebody's life where they're just miserable and looking for somebody else to come in and fix it? Now you're going to just ruin my life, right? No, thank you. Clearly you have some fucking growing to do, right? That's just how it works. So if you're not at that point, that's going to be the biggest stumbling block. That is what I call the high school mentality, where you're just like, oh, if I had a girlfriend, it would make my life better. And it's just you're putting too much on something external. The internal problems will persist. If your house is on fire, it doesn't stop being on fire because you have a house guest. You know what I mean? So that's it. Oh, man. And be honest with the women and be direct with them. Whenever I get out of a long-term relationship, I was honest with Carly, I was honest with that big-titted model and the other women I was seeing at the time. I tell them, look, I'm not looking for anything serious. I like you. I'm cool to fool around. We'll have a good time, hang out, whatever. But I don't want you to think that we're exclusive. I am seeing other people. And if they're not cool with it, they'll say so and won't want to have anything to do with you. I haven't had any of them be like that. They've all always been chill. Some of them are a little, jealous and are like, oh, but it's all, as long as you're clear and direct with them, that's the way that you do it. So when I realized that I wanted to be with Carly, I had to tell the model chick, no, sorry, we're not gonna be together. And so I didn't let things we had fooled around to a degree, but I didn't let it progress further, because it's we're not going to be getting into a relationship. So with her, the other ones that I was seeing, I'd been seeing for a while. We were already banging or whatever. But this one I had just started to see, right? I had already just started to see Carly. And I didn't realize how much I was vibing on Carly. I was spending the weekend with this other chick. She had come down to be with me, and we accidentally ran into Carly in the mall. And as we walked away, I realized how much I wanted to spend my time with Carly rather than this girl. And when you sleep with somebody, you amp up that attachment. This chick had a crush on me before, right? And I liked her too, and I didn't want to do that. I mean, part of me did want to do it for real. But That's not my style. My style is when I'm free and easy, that's cool. We can all do whatever. But once I know what I want, if I want to be with one person, that's who I want to be with. Underneath it all, I am a monogamous guy. So it's like, I like a stable long-term relationship. I'm not a cheater. I'm not going outside of it. And if it ends, then I'm like, yo, I need time for myself. I need to like mess around and whatever. And then whoever is the next one, I'll naturally fall into it with them. That's how it goes. That's how it goes for me. So like, depending on where you are, you can meet people anywhere, right? Like wherever. I'm a talkative guy, crack jokes. I talk to whoever anywhere. So I'll be talking to some random guy on the bus and I'll be making jokes and I'll be clocking the people around me. Oh, that cutie laughed. And then I'll see her out somewhere. Oh, hey, I remember your face. I remember you laughing at something I said on the bus. So I'll walk up and sure enough, you remember me and you think I'm funny. That's pre-approved. Hell, you have a boy. The chick had a fucking boyfriend and I was this close to still getting a fucking date with her. She didn't tell me she had a boyfriend till the end. She's like, I have a boyfriend. She's like, you did a good job. You were close. And I'm like, well, better luck next time. Have a good one. Well, Anthony, I mean, what you're going to find, at least for me, is like everybody's different, right? And humans aren't interchangeable. Everybody's unique. So they'll all have little particular idiosyncrasies that make them special in their own way. And when you can find one that delights you, you know, that's what you hang on to. Like Carly's super fucking special. I don't even care. Yeah, I had to go through hell, and her disability is a massive struggle, and we've been through all kinds of stuff, like all kinds of it. And I went through years of suffering because of it, like that could have been avoided. But I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't give up Carly. Fuck it. No, fuck that noise. You know what I mean? That's how that works. You know. When you know, you know. This isn't some fucking half-ass shit where I'm fucking unsure or whatever. I know. I don't conceive of my life with anybody else. I don't spend my time, like, sure, another fucking hot chick walks by. I'm like, yeah, it looks like that'd be fun to plow. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say no to some fun, but, like, for real, I don't think about having a relationship, a life with anybody else. That's it. That's it. So, you leave yourself open to the opportunities. You can't choose the one. You can't choose the one. It's like fishing, bro. You can't go to a lake and be like, there's a fish down there, like, I call that one, and then throw the rod out. Get on the rod, fish. It doesn't work that way. You can just dangle the worm and see who's willing to put it in their mouth and then decide if you like the look of that mouth and what's coming out of it, you know? Yo, have I ever thought about starting a career in counseling? I feel like I'm good at giving people advice. I feel like I got a good way of breaking it down, and I'm just going to be real about it. I'm not trying to feed you some lie bullshit that's like, oh, the syrupy fake version of life or whatever. Oh, Kylie's back. It's time to swim. All right, into the water. Thanks for coming and hanging out. See you guys later tonight.